Hi, I'm Tami from the Goodwin Club, and History of Ska asked me what my musical influences are, and I'd have to say they're probably the Cali ska punk bands that were around in my early teens when the Goodwin Club was starting. So bands like Operation Ivy, Real Big Fish, No Doubt, Knuckle Brothers, Dancehall Crashers, Hepcat, Skank and Pickle, and so many more. So if you are a woman and you're thinking of starting a band, go do it, because you might be doing it 30 years later like me. And happy Women's History Month.
Hi, my name is Joanne Highland. I was the singer in the LA-based reggae band Penny Real. I've also collaborated with artists like Chris Murray, Man Like Devin, members of the Agrolites, Westbound Train, BB Seaton, to name a few. And my earliest musical influence definitely has to be the Beatles. I was always singing along to their music as a kid, especially their harmony parts. And that love of harmony really led me to fall in love with the vocal harmony groups of the rocksteady era when I was diving into and learning about Jamaican music. All the classic groups like the Melodians, the Techniques, the Uniques, Paragons, Gay Lads, and so many more. I've also drawn a lot of inspiration from singers like Chet Baker, Carmen McRae, Astrud Roberto, Linda Ronstadt, Cass Elliot. I feel like those singers all have a natural warmth to their voices and a sort of understated delivery in their performance styles, which is my kind of vibe.
Hi, I am Maria Blues, a musician from South LA. Some of the women artists that have influenced me throughout the years are Sheila E. I started as a drummer in my teen years, and she really showed me that women can take up space in music in every single role. Now, as a singer-songwriter, some of those influences are, of course, my girl Amy Winehouse, Lauryn Hill, Nina Simone, and Chavela Vargas. I really love their soulfulness and the emotion they put in music.
Hi all, Amber Foxx from The Dynamics. I would have to say some of my influences of ska would be Alden Ellis, none other than, of course, Phyllis Dillon. Ken Booth, you can't go wrong with Ken Booth. But I have to say, Southern California's own Hepcat, the Masters of Harmony, have been one of my biggest influences, I would say, in the last 30 years. So great to see you all.
Hi, my name is Alejandra Xoxikoyotl Reyes. I am the vocalist, writer, and composer for the bands Colectivo, Sabinas, and Gabriela Penka. The artists that have influenced me the most musically are Patricia Moreno, Zapapunk from SS20, Rita Guerrero from Santa Sabina, Cecilia Bastida, Julieta Venegas from Tijuana No, Rosa Dame from La Lupita, and then aspirations of beautiful vocalists are Marta Gonzalez from Quetzal, Susana Vaca, Pura Fe, and then recently I've been listening to Jesse Bulbo, Santi Gold, and the influence that they have in my music is extensive, and it's also like a way of being, and the attitudes and what they bring to music is like, fills my heart, and I want to project that.
Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Ocean 11, and just wanted to give some of my musical influences. So my dad definitely, and get this, he's a jazz trumpet player and used to play with us at the Hong Kong Cafe in the 90s. Crazy. So he's definitely still one of them for sure. And Queen P, of course, introducing me to ska, and us having a friendship for as long as we have has been really cool. And, you know, just like working at Epitaph and Hellcat and getting to know like the Agrolites and Rancid. And I mean, it has been like such a musical journey, but it always brings us together, I notice. So my favorite, of course, the Goth Queen. Oh, look, there's my doggy. Karen Carpenter. All right, see you guys later.
Before I was Jane from the Capsouls, I was a mariachi singer as a little girl, and I looked up to Monica Trevino, who could crack the earth in half with her voice. Then Selena came along. She was doing music in Spanish and in English, and on her own terms with her family. And Bette Midler. I love Bette Midler. The first time I ever saw her, oh my gosh, you know, she's so unapologetically herself. She's got a killer voice, and her stage theatrics are unmatched. And there are plenty of reggae and rocksteady, northern soul, ska singers who've influenced me. But I think, you know, as a kid, those women really helped form that foundation for who I was going to be on stage.
Hi there, My name is Karen Roberts, and I'm the lead singer of Chase Long Beach. And although I have several musical influences, I figured it was best to focus on one, and specifically a female, because we're celebrating Women's History Month, right? So my musical influence is going to be No Doubt and Gwen Stefani, because when I was in 3rd grade getting ready for school one morning, the Just a Girl music video appeared on MTV, and I said out loud to the TV, when I grow up, I want to be just like that woman. Little did I know I was going to end up being in an Orange County ska band, but more so I meant that I wanted to carry that realness and that rawness and that truth with me into my life and into my future musical career, and that's Phyllis, my little girl.
Hi, I'm Minnie. I am a founding member of the Cover-Ups and Bay Area DJ Madame Strugge, and in the band The Tectonics. I want to take the moment to acknowledge a female musician that's very important to me in my life, seeing that it's Women's History Month, and that person would be my grandmother. I grew up watching her play at jazz festivals across LA. She was a singer, but she also played bass and organ, and it was pretty awesome to be able to say, that's my grandma, up on stage watching her hold her own with a bunch of men playing with her. And I can think, in recent years that's probably the pride that she felt when she would see me up on stage.
Hi everybody, it's me, Kat from Catastrophie, and History of LA Ska asked me my top bands that influenced me. I would say The Specials, Phyllis Dillon, Say Ferris, Horace Andy, and Sister Nancy. Celebrating Women's Month. Ciao!
Hi, my name is Shardie Flenoid, and I'm a vocalist with Smoke and Mirrors Soundsystem under the leadership of John Roy. When it comes to artists who have influenced me the most musically, both past and present, I would definitely say Aretha Franklin, India.Arie, Jasmine Sullivan, and Bob Marley. Each of them have shaped my sound in a unique way. Aretha gave me soul and power, India.Arie inspires authenticity and purpose, Jasmine brings that raw emotion and vocal control and agility, and Bob Marley influences the heart and message behind the music. Together, they've helped me to grow not just as a singer, but as an artist who wants to connect, uplift, and inspire.
Hi, I'm Lou, lead singer of Calypso's Curse. I wanted to give a quick shout out to History of LA Ska for doing this for women this month. It's freaking awesome. Thanks for the recognition. Musical influences. Well, I lived half my life in Germany and a lot of my life in Mexico. So growing up, I had a lot of Gypsy Kings, a lot of cumbias. Song that really changed my life was 99 Luftballons by Nena, just because of the political and historical context of it. And now I sing it all the time. And I sing in 3 languages. It's awesome. Couldn't ask for better. Yeah.